Right, very good morning to you all. I hope we're all good. It's Monday, it's the 31st of July 2023, and we're here to take a look at the weather forecast for Southeast England for the next 24 hours. So we'll start where we usually do, just taking a look at the current top of the hops. It's 18.1 degrees this morning at Heathrow, and many other stations I can see in the southeast are all sitting between 18 and 18.1 degrees, but it is a cloudy old picture out there. And if we take a look at the facts chart, this was at midnight, so this was a little bit earlier. As you can see, lots of weather fronts coming through, an active area of low pressure with those breezes, moderate to fresh, locally strong, coming in from the southwest across the southeast of England. But it is a mild direction. It is coming up from the southwest. So yeah, that's something I suppose to be grateful for. Let's have a little look at the cams. So we will start this morning on Seaford. That's down on the Sussex coast. South coast is not favoured today, I will say. It's a cloudier picture down there. It's always going to be breezy. And whereas inland you might get a little bit of brightness at times, I think the south coast is not going to be a place today. You can see out there grey leaden skies, drizzle and white horses, suggesting that the breeze is at least force 5. Move up towards Shefford, and that is, Shefford, that's up in Bedfordshire. It's further inland. It's a slightly brighter picture up there. It is dry at the moment, variable amounts of cloud, and looks like a pretty sunrise coming through. And then if we just move east over towards Malden in Essex, grey skies, looks relatively dry there, probably a little bit of drizzle in the air. So yes, it's not a great morning to end July, and we'll have a look at the radar, and that kind of picks it up quite nicely. So the blue shadings is where you've got rain falling. It is light, so this is, when I say blues, this is all relatively drizzly stuff, all pushing in on that southwesterly breeze. Looks like there's a slightly heavier band of showery rain just moving up towards the Newbury and Reading area, which will probably just move towards London in the next hour. But to the north of London, up towards Cambridge, Northampton, Milton Keynes, although cloudy, it is relatively dry. Right, let's see how this is going to be played out today. I'm going to use the ECM as an example, and we'll just start at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's picking the rain and the drizzle up quite well. Most places are experiencing some drizzly, showery rain at the moment. Fast forward this through to 9 o'clock and down towards the south of the region, so that's Sussex, Kent, parts of Surrey. It remains cloudy and drizzly, whereas further north, this rain is more fragmented, drier periods for longer. This is at midday, so the rain mainly confined to that coast, as I've already mentioned, but nowhere will be immune from some showers today at different times. This afternoon, it's quite possible by 3 o'clock a more organised band of heavier, perhaps more persistent rain could frisk that southern part of the region, but by 6 o'clock it should all be out of the way. So yeah, not a great day, I'm afraid. So we'll just run through the symbols. It will be a day of trying to chase any sunny spells on offer. This is how the icon, or should I say the EC model, wishes to play out the symbols today. 11 o'clock, midday, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then later on this afternoon, as I've mentioned, that sky will eventually come. Perhaps a little bit of brightness will come out this evening before the sun does go down. Right, temperatures today, not too great, I suppose. Temperatures peaking at around about 21 degrees in the Thames Valley, up towards parts of Essex and the North Kent coast. But elsewhere, where you've got the breezes coming in off the English Channel, temperatures typically around about 19 or maybe 18 or 19 degrees. Looking at the breezes, so these are your breezes today. So we'll be looking at typically a sort of a moderate southwesterly breeze. If we just put the gusts onto that, you'll see that they are a little bit stronger down towards that south coast, perhaps peaking at around about 38, possibly a 40 miles an hour over some of those southern headlands. But yeah, it will be relatively breezy once again. So that is it in summary, I'm afraid. A rather cloudy day, outbreaks of light rain and drizzle, especially to the south of the region. Towards the north of the region, so London northwards, more in the way of dry weather, more in the way of bright skies. But yes, you won't be cracking out the deck chairs and the sun cream today. It is a disappointing July day. I'll be back tomorrow morning with a look at the forecast for tomorrow. But in the meantime, thanks all very much for watching. Have a lovely day and ciao for now.